So with irregular verbs, the challenge is how do we look them up? Like how do we figure out what the past participles are? So I'm going to walk you through this website in just a second. It's my favorite. But you might also have a list. Like if you have a German textbook or a workbook, this is one I just snipped so you can kind of see, um, you know, you could have these in an appendix of a book. And so you would look up the verb like baden, to bathe, and then you would figure out which column was the past participle, and here it is. So baden, gebadet, bauen, gebaut, bekommen, bekommen, lesen, gelesen, machen, gemacht. So sometimes these have both regular and irregulars mixed, right? Machen, gemacht is regular. Nehmen, genommen is irregular. So sometimes it's in a list. Here's aufwachen, ist aufgewacht. So this one tells you that you're going to use sein. However, if you don't have access to a book and you're learning on your own or you're away from your book, I highly recommend dict.leo.org as a website. I'm going to go ahead and take us there. You can simply go ahead and type in the verb you're looking for. So if I type in the verb fahren, let me actually blow this up. By that I mean zoom in. Okay, so I've typed the verb fahren, and dict.leo.org is going to give me all sorts of information. Now, if you look off to the side here, it's going to say fuhr and gefahren. This looks like a past participle. And that's right. Like it tells you the past participle. The challenge with just looking at this is it doesn't tell you if it's haben or sein. This is the simple past. That's grammar you may already know or may learn later. So how do we know if this is haben or sein? Well, that's simple. You're going to click on what's called the Verbtabelle. So here it says Verbtabelle öffnen. So open the verb table. And when you click on this, it's actually really nice. It has now conjugated this verb in any way, shape, or form. So here's the present tense, ich fahre, and this is the present perfect tense, perfekt. So actually that's quite bizarre. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Just yell at me. That's to drive something. Sorry, this is to drive. Here we go. I was like, wait, it should be ist gefahren. So present tense, ich fahre, and then ich bin gefahren, right? So I drove to whatever. So this tells us we're going to use sein. If I type in another verb, such as, let's go ahead and use a prefix one, anrufen, right? So here, rufen, you'll learn later, there's angerufen, but just, to be safe, do we use haben or sein? I can click on that. Huzzah! There it is. Ich habe. So that helps. I can type in gehen, to go. There it tells me gegangen, but it doesn't tell me haben or sein. So boom, I click on the table. Ist gegangen. So that one uses sein. So I hope you would find that, this website could be very helpful to you as you're learning German grammar. Thanks.